Oh, it's called Fortnite Rhino. Oh, because we liked rhinos and stuff. Yeah.
What's this supposed to do? Looks kind of weird, ominous.
It's not this place. I have to go through this place.
Saving these for the trail.
Dude, get that stuff back there. It's all right.
I have 337 Ridgewood.
Good. Well, you go through arrows, you're gonna need it.
Sounds of fighting. Has something attacked the Karja fort?
Sounds of fighting.
A corruptor.
Yep.
That's right above it.
Yeah.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Can't enter that location. Our spear is up there. Thank you for knocking off these blocks, guys. Finally, that's all.
Anything? Oh, yeah, they get that. Yeah, go ahead and spear that other guy.
Truly, the sun shines upon us this day!
Oh, yeah, get oh, God. Oh, fire coil.
28 fire coil. I don't have any more
Yeah, drop something or craft some.
I don't. But if there's just gray on it, it just has basic gray items.
Girl! Come closer!
Something else you killed.
Yeah, they're over here.
No, those are guys.
Oh,
People trying to help.
they were trying to. No, they were.
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Balon! Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Exit target. What?
The Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
I didn't know who I
They can tell by your clothes. You're wearing Nora outfits.
am. So I didn't. No, they called us. Oh, I thought they called us by our normal name. The. No, I can't get up there.
But trouble. That's all there is in Nuke Lands.
Level 11. Alright! Go to your skills right now. Your skills right now. Fall back to truck. Good.
I don't think so.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
I guarantee you they got somebody who's selling something.
18,000.
For 2 Meridian.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is, who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
Well, this will take up a lot of steps. So, okay, they're flying. They're flying ones now. That's just great. We're like the Sahara Desert. What is that thing? Med kit! Victor, med kit!
Dude, I would hold off on modifications on that because once it's modified, I don't know if you can up.
If you have the tinker ability, then that's the only time you can modify it.
Okay. Good.
But I'm probably gonna save up for the Shadow Rattler because that's the best Rattler you can get.
Why did you buy it? How much was this one?
150. I bought this because the other one's about 500.
Well, you can use this right here and like play around with it and test it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm gonna do.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Shoot him!
Recent
That dumb
attack.
bitch, shoot
What are
him!
you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course, ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erin's sister is dead?
How would you know his
That's a
name?
really nice weapon.
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Eren, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy, hey, you're alive. I thought you were dead. Make way, make way.
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little.
So you're alive.
So you're alive,
We
which
should
is-
celebrate.
should
The drink's on me.
I think you knew that they
We need
were
to
gonna
talk alone,
hit that groove
and you need to pull it
during the
together.
proving.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you
No, I
wish,
think she just
sir.
really likes me.
Okay.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions.
Why
on
were you
the
in the
mountain.
village?
And some of
that's
your
normal.
braves
Supposed to be
came
good.
back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
Olin.
I need to find Olin.
It's Olin.
I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
Your sister. Go to sister.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around.
What happened to her?
She kept me
Died.
in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
That's a good saying. I'm here supposed to fill his or her shoes, except now I'm just stumbling around.
Yeah,
in
okay.
them.
I don't know how you say that. I lost someone too.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, Everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, so that makes it easier.
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
No, Aaron is just... Aaron...
Some of
Olin
the
is
people are
Aaron's
all talking
friend.
at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Man, this ballistic cannon is nice. It only takes up Ridgewood and Meadow Stars.
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
How long will Avad hide in his palace? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag.
He's mean.
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
He will boss people around.
Who's really in charge of Meridian?
Those weapons in
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Victor, can you turn that down a little bit?
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. Wait.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Dude,
I was shooting him. This is what you're supposed to do.
drop one. It's okay. Oh, I know he's.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
I know how to use the trip caster now.
How do you use it?
You shoot the wall and then look down the ground and shoot again, and it'll make it'll start lighting up on both sides. It's activated.
That would have been really
It
useful.
probably tells you that when you buy it,
didn't
or
know that.
you just don't read everything.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
Oh, I didn't see this.
A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
A push of giant metal ingots.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Created this sort of ramp going down.
Aren't you gonna see what's down there?
Don't say goodbye.
All right, back to it.
Okay, fine.
Aren't you gonna see what's down there?
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
That's everything I can ask.
Time to get to the bottom of this.
Okay. First of all.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
I now have his journal.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me in the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Okay, Olin. Your doom with the devil has come. And it's time you pay up. Olin.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
The only reason he's been trying to kill me is because they took his wife and took hostage. That's the only reason he's trying to kill me. They took his son and his wife captive. Captive.
Oh, so he was basically spying for him.
Yeah, because his wife and son died. They didn't go captive.
You gotta find him.
At the excavation site. This is a perfect slope. And if we have to fight
How
him,
many of those bolts do you carry?
50. They choose 25 at a time.
So you shoot twice.
Then I can make more. Yeah, but
I'd hold that until you fought something really big. You know what I mean?
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That's something you got. Oh my god. That's when you shoot hit the rabbit with twice and switch back to your bow.
And then make more things for rather than keep shooting. Like
You need to up your pass to those things. Can you do that?
I think I can.
Save.
Yeah, I think I can, but it'll cost me some stuff.
Of course it will.
It'll
See if you can.
rather ammo pouch. Tawny nose rat bone. 20% capacity.
So, but it shoots 25.
This- It can hold 50. This is 25, 25. After it shoots those 25,
Wait. So, do you need to craft some more? How many can you craft?
oh wait, you're right, I do need to craft some more.
Oh, good. You can fire 3 times now.
Yes.
Wait, it says 25 of 50.
I know, it'll shoot 25, then it'll reload, shoot 25, reload, then it'll shoot 25.
That doesn't make any sense. 25 of 50.
No, Dad, that's how many I have in my gun. There are 20.
50?
Dad, since I got the dual shot, that's why that's. If I didn't have dual shot, it'd just say, it'd have 25, then it'd make me reload and have
You do have dual shot, don't you?
so I can shoot 50 out of it. Yes,
It didn't say that before you upped your pass.
because would it
Wouldn't it say 50 of 50?
No, only if I press that button, then it'll say 50 of 25. That it means I have 25 in the barrel and I have 50 I can still shoot.
Okay.
I have 50 I can still shoot and 25 in the barrel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got
That's
it.
what it
I got
means. That's what it means.
I got it.
Waste of time. Show was better last week.
Man, my jaw is killing me.
I love this bit.
Is that flour?
barrel.
What?
It's a barrel. She's just throwing it a little because I mind it. Olin.
This is what you intend? To bring these ancient things back to life?
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares. Yes, the worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes, rise!
So much for catching him alone.
These things will destroy us all!
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were taken.
My fingers stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
Forgive this intrusion, Aloy. You left me no choice.
Who is this?
An interested party. Now their focuses are disabled, but I don't know for how long. The rest is up to you.
Who is this?
Focus.
Kill her!
No! You had your chance.
Yeah, there are 15 of them. There are 15 of them.
Come here. Somebody seems to be coming up here. That's good.
Oh, they're wrecking you, dude. They see you. That's not going to keep damage.
But if I stack them up,
Whoa. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, you're dumb. Oh! Hit him again, hit him again.
cool arrow.
You're that. Hold on, you're that. You're out. Go, get it,
Oh, I can't focus.
attention, he'll come back. He's too far away, you gotta make sure he doesn't go away. Oh. Whoa! Oh, you're out. You're out.
We're not.
You got anything better to do?
Oh, my forehead hurts. What?
Hang on, let me just turn around. Oh, maybe this. Focus on when you get to the least damage.
Up there! I'm sure of it!
Whoa! Oh, you took it, man. that shit. Oh. Good shot. Go fast, don't get
From this braiding, I can get something that I've really wanted now.
What?
Nothing.
What is that?
Never mind, he's behind a rock. I can't kill him.
Precision.
Wait.
Or is that the guy? No, that's your friend. That's the guy who's... That's the other guy.
Oh, oops.
Why'd you shoot him?
Is everybody else on the dead on the edge?
You dead?
It wouldn't have triggered a cutscene.
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will.
The killers.
The killers who came for me at the Proving. Who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Carja.
Shadow Carja?
Except they're not like any Carja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice. The most terrible voice. And they do its bidding.
The devil. Mysterious woman.
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul. I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones. It hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of a devil.
The automatic door.
System threat detected. Something like that right there. Computer voice.
The door. It's the door.
Why? Eclipse. Any other.
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
I've fought that kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
If so, the world will fall. And I helped dig the pit.
What are these Eclipse cultists after, besides me?
They never said. But given the Carja civil war, they must want to overthrow Sun King of Odd and take Meridian back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Helis.
And who is he?
The terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Oseram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger, a rummager in dark places, good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest, but then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Olin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Go to the place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.
Okay, folks, I'm gonna help Oliver with this commentary here.
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, see, you're getting all these like.
I'm doing Phone of the Fallen right now.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is, yeah, this is definitely something you should be able to do. High enough level. You're high enough level.
Come on over here and have a word.
Oh, really? Then why are you? Where are you going?
What are you waiting for?
He's wanting you to help him.
I can't, Dad. It's a level 18 mission. I'm level 12.
So what? You seem to be doing pretty good.
You know how underleveled I am?
You're already a quarter of the way there. What is that red thing in the distance? Ooh.
Maker's End.
I don't
Not much farther now. Olin said he found an image of the woman.
I bet it would like to meet you.
Ancient device. If she's my
I
mother,
would. If she's my mother, why would she?
there be traces of her all the way out here? So far from Morrowind. I don't get it. Who is she?
Her name is Elizabeth Sobek.
You! Spying through my focus again? Well, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay on your present course, and before long, you'll know as well as I
Well,
do.
you don't have a mountain, you can farm on the way there, but you're not even farming anymore.
Maker's End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some useful equipment just outside the ruins. Your focus will show the location.
Boy, you're pretty stealthy. You are pretty stealthy, bro. Bandit cannons discovered. Are they nice? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, no, I. You're waking up a lot.
The bandits kept us.
Play? That's your invitation.
Get it, get it.
Backup is coming in.
Run, 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 run. Forget it. Forget your mount. Go. Oh, God, there he is.
Orno, just run!
That's not. What? Gerardo? Campfire discovered. Don't need to line I don't think. You missed it. Ferraro. What about Fiero?
I got stuck.
Right where he said it would be. Not a bad selection. I'll put those to use. Why are you doing this?
Because I want you to succeed. But hunting, we'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him. Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. One happy family.
Spotted something.
Off you go. An explosion. A corruptor might prove a challenge.
Just stop it.
Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. One happy family. That might prove a challenge. explosion. Another explosion.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving. And be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Soon this demon will be up and running. Another deathbreaker to fill out the ranks.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first. Turning back.
Focus. It stopped working. I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
All weapons operational. Time to get it moving. And be quick about it. No daydreaming.
Soon this demon will be up and running.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
Focus. It stopped working. I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
The bomb is all right.
see you.
Yeah. You're doing good. You're doing fine. Go. Go back. Hit him again.
Somebody's shooting at me.
Oh, he's moved over here. You gotta go out there quick and shoot and go. Wait. Focus. Oh, man, yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, baby. Be ready for him to make a move here. Got him. Headshot. Is that it?
Did it.
Get it.
Those things pack a punch.
Oh, good. Get up there, see if you got healing. Because...
The Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it.
Dang it. You gotta find some healing here, bro. You got to find some healing.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Hades.
She's the entity.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey!
Investigate the rubble.
Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Stranger. I need to find a way inside
Oh,
the tower.
38 damage points, 42 hit points, crystal binding, metal wing, metal vest.
dude, you're fixing to upgrade some of your weapons. You need it badly.
It's tight, but I can squeeze through.
The door!
A door. You don't know if it's the door. Let's see.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
99.47. Not you. It's opening.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
That is so boss, that the image right there. I hope she's good girl.
It's a portal, Dad. It's a portal.
God, is it cold in here or something?
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,520 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Pharaoh.
Drop to leg.
Please proceed to the 35th
Oh,
floor.
okay. Oh, yeah.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
You're hurt bad, bro. But you know what? I never saw you take a point of damage, pretty much, since I sat down here with you. Because you played smart. Careful in here. You don't know what, if there might be something in here.
Well, I thought a giant robot.
A Deathbringer.
Look, the scan for anything,
Or a
man.
statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Pharaoh Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Pharaoh leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home,
Everything else seems to work, she finds.
to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping.
Where's the logic in that statement? There's a data point.
What are they doing here?
Press to review the notebook. You got it. I mean, something's working around here. Ted Farrow, there you go. That's whose office you're supposed to be going for. Fyodor oh man, he's like younger than I am. He's an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He's the founder of Faro Automated Solutions. Is it reading this in your sound?
No.
Okay.
You said he's like 900 something?
The largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s. Oh man, yeah, if they made it through 2020, I'm impressed, with the popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots. Then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s. Clawback. At the end of the decade, FAS opened a military defense branch. Isn't it always the way? Man. Dominated the world market with automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAS has made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. And we need to get to his office.
A group of people not unlike a tribe.
Playing this game for like almost 24 hours straight, if you take out the time we broke for lunch and you slept. You've been playing pretty much that time. All
They'll help you understand.
I'm ready for you to stop playing, so I can start.
There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
I mean, I think it's pretty clear.
But I could get through.
It's a complaint. Oh, this is all text stuff. Complaint. Read it. Hey, reception. This is your real name, if that is your real name. Want to know who's scheduled in Indomalo right next to Flesh Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After the little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain. Because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. The two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other. So they try to fight each other with what? That's right, again, combat machines, which they will pay us a lot of money for. Scroll down. So I suggest you go back serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Fredkin, to you. Anyway. Whatever. Going on. What we doing? Move where we came. Oh, okay. But man, housekeeping is gonna be so upset when they see this mess.
Looks like I can climb here.
This looks like the top of an elevator shaft, actually. Oh, what's in here? Oh, man. Oh, yes! Take that healing, baby. Take that healing. That sweet, sweet healing.
Oh, take just a second to get a breather.
I can't even see your head in here. Would you sit upright? Maybe that's why you're hurting. Your posture's horrible. True.
It's not my back that hurts. My forehead.
Dude, all that stuff is intertwined, man. It's all intertwined, baby. Bio Elizabeth Sobek. I think it's leading us to believe that she's the mother of Aloy. Here we go. Text data points quests. Elizabeth Sobek, born March 11th, 2020, which she would have just been born. Yeah, because it's 2020. It's June. She'd be about 3 months old right now. Seriously. She'd be like 3 months old in 2 days. Is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled in Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to the chief scientist by the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in revitalizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest supplier of green robots, winning numerous awards and... Oh, here we go. And accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Okay, so it really doesn't tell her nothing about her personal life or anything like that. That's just who she is. We did history, FAS. Okay. Did we do this? I'm going to go and read this. Faro Automated Solutions, FAS, is an American multinational corporation entity that produces robots for all walks of life. Through its core business consists... now I think we understand why there's so many crazy-looking robots around. I have. Oh. Definition: corporation. Corporation, an association of individuals created under authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct to those... I know what... People should know that. We've already read that, too. Okay. Hologram data points. A message from Olin. Welcome to FAS.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
Okay.
Be useful later. I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Careful, let's do it. I can feel it. No, I'm gonna get some color.
I fell.
So, great. Got healing. You might as well heal up all the way, dude. Well, I know. Actually, you think to level up. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I think you. Let's see if you restore your energy after you level up. You're doing most. You're doing some games.
Yeah, like fall out. I knew you'd have to use that, but I didn't know that is how you use it.
What? There's something over there. You jump over there. There you go.
I didn't know if this was a thing you had to use, but now I see that it is. It just more.
It's more like a Jedi fallen order.
So far, right now, how the.
Made it.
Thanks, go.
Yeah.
Is it almost even like the same company made the game? Or maybe
honestly,
clearly the same engine.
Feels like it.
Scan. That's a data point. Get it.
Campus log. Okay, I'll look at these later, but right now I want to.
So people were angry at Faro. The corporation. They blamed this place for something.
Don't heal it.
Something bad.
Don't die. Or as I used to say to Bubby, don't get dead. Oh, there's no one. Look at that. Look at that thing. Good. Yeah, get all these. I'll read them later.
Yeah.
Go back to that circle that's kind of moving around. What is that?
SCP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability.
The death thing.
Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Kopesh.
The Deathbringer.
Deathbringer, that's
so this
what
was
it's
the
called.
heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
That's what they're called. It's
Dude,
called the
you
Deathbringer.
better look around here. There's probably a lot of information you need. Yeah, right there.
Upstairs on this table. Nothing on this table either. Honestly, really don't see anything glowing. Show me. No.
Hey, go with it. Let's go around the other side. Other side. See, each projector handles something that's different. Where did that one?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication.
Yeah, now we know.
Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions.
You're done.
Maybe I'm.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil.
That's the Metal Devil is.
Machines too. Manufacturing capabilities.
That's the Metal Devil. Took cups up here and stuck them in rocks.
Freezing out here.
No, I didn't, because that's where the marker is. You don't see the marker. I think I...
Man, I can't believe I got this game for $20. It's crazy.
Then you lost track.
Slow down, dude. Re-drop. I want to drop right here. That's it.
That one was called All Hands on Deck. Turns out you're supposed to sprint. And you're not supposed to completely make it. There's something below it. Oh, and there are multiple different ways to go. What? This is weird.
Oh, are you hurt?
No.
No. Hey, when you died, you got to get your cup full health back.
Yeah. Well, I've already been here.
Come on, bro. Keep going. Keep going on.
Little stash of metal shards.
562, that's pretty good, maybe. That's pretty good. Plus, you got a lot of stuff you can sell. Oh, there's a thing. Brenda C. Instant. Is this his office? Wait, go back there. That's, hold on, that looks like a pretty official thing. I know it's not his, but...
A way up.
Man, you probably
All it
missed so
takes
much
is a few
stuff.
good handholds.
Story-wise. I'm just saying there might have been something there.
All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Oh, bony meat, yeah. You might be able to make another healing
This is his
potion.
office.
Search for
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
Oh yes, I believe
A file has been recovered.
Scan that. Oh.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz.
So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
The final Pharaoh has been recovered.
I knew that would be at least me. Gotta figure out how it ends.
Project Zero Dawn.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
She didn't stop the robots. They're still running rampant.
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
You have no idea what I've been through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am, or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Your intentions. Your intentions.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Who is Hades? Oh. You get all that stuff. Well, ask what you want.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
You can't prove on this, so don't worry about it.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the older ones had to destroy itself.
Tracking my focus.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
I guess that's it.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists, as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
7,000 XP, baby.
And I got a skill point out of it.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least.
Dude.
U.S. Robot Command next.
So you can do
to learn the secrets of Zero
one
Dawn.
of the two. There's a two, I think.